Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter and I'm a reseller on various online platforms. Today I have 7 sales to pack up. These are from the last 24 hours really, and I have 7 sales, 1 from eBay, 1 from Depop, 4 from Vinted, and 1 from Facebook Marketplace. The Facebook Marketplace one is pretty cool in my opinion. It's different than what I usually sell. And the Vinted sales are still things I'm purging out of my inventory before the move. In fact, I have about 5 or 6 more things I'm going to list tonight over there. So now I'm probably starting to list things over there that have been online for 2 years, maybe a year and a half. So not as long. I will stop when I get to things that have only been online for a year as far as the really low prices. So the first one, I don't want to do the Facebook one right now. It's going to be a lot of wrapping and finding a box, and I didn't do that in advance like I sometimes do. So we're going to go with this one. It's a rash guard slash, outdoorsy top. Sport top, you can play tennis, whatever, but I think it was intended to be a rash guard as its original purpose because the name, the brand is like Sans Soleil, like, which means what? Sun? Sans Soleil, size small, rash guard, sun top, UPF 50, sporty, tennis, pickleball, flaw reed. The cuff, it had a stain on it and I couldn't quite get it out, but I definitely lightened it up quite a bit. I mean, honestly, you can't even see it in the picture. So it's not bad, but I mentioned it because I guess I could have listed this for a lot more. That's my guess. Where did I get this? Thrift City. And I've been kind of on the lookout for these UPF tops. I really should wear them myself. I paid $2.16. I had it listed for $15. And this was the Depop sale. It sold for $10.50, so that was an offer. It's going to New Braunfels, Texas, which is a great little town in I would call it Central Texas. My fees, it was boosted, so I paid a $2.16, which was the same as my cost of goods. So $10.50. I'm putting this into VENDOO where I track such things. And my shipping expenses are 0. We'll go ahead and hit save details. I made $6.18. I'm going to put this in a colorful poly mailer. Would I pick this up again? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Let me look and see how long it took to sell. I really want to pick up most things that I could list for $30 or more, but I'm obviously not doing that. But if I could have that be my average across all items, that'd be cool. The Facebook Marketplace one is something I sold for $170. So you can see if I could get the average, that would be cool. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I'd love it if you were to subscribe so you can see more of my things on your home screen of YouTube. I guess it's not called a For You page on YouTube. If you are returning to my channel, of course, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I have something new that I'm trying out. It's kind of an experiment. I have memberships. I know it just seems weird because what are you going to join and why? It's 99 cents a month and it's for additional content. I'm going to be doing shorts and maybe some lives. I've got to figure out when, probably not until after the move. But it'll be members only, which it's called the Hype Squad. If you have a better name, let me know. For like 24 to 48 hours, and then it's available to everybody, and you get badges and stuff. It's really not much, but YouTube has been pushing me to try it, so I thought I would. And I have one member because I just turned it on without telling anybody. Hold on, I need water. My mouth is dry. And that's Annette. Thank you so much for just jumping in and trusting that you were going to get something out of it when you paid that 99 cents. I have my first video up there, and by the time this goes live, I'll have maybe 2 or 3, possibly more, but I'm going to try to do one a day, and there'll be more slice of life, vlog type content, even less editing, even less polished than what you see here. Like today I videoed one and I literally propped my phone up against a potato that was sitting on the counter. I'm like, oh, that's gonna work. So it's very rudimentary, but I talk about things that are happening like in the moment with reselling, either things I'm experiencing, things I'm gonna sell. Maybe I'll do quick thrift hauls. Maybe I'll do a kind of would you pick this up type of thing. So those types of things, and then like little changes. In the first video that was out there, you can see it now, it was about a tip that one of the viewers left as a comment on my video, and it was a great one for Vinted, and it's about making sure that you don't have orders canceled after you've already shipped them, which is a possibility. So if you want to go watch that one, or just go read her comment, it tells you how you can mark things as shipped, and so that cancellation can't happen, because the cancellation is auto approved if you haven't already shipped an item, apparently. I haven't experienced this myself, but thank you so much for leaving that comment, and I'll put a screenshot of it up there. All right, so we're gonna pack this up. I already rolled it up without telling you a single thing about it. Let me go find the title. It's a brooch and earring set, really cute vintage bow jewelry set. Brooch, pin, and pierced earrings, black, pewter, red rhinestones. I think these are adorable. And they were sold on eBay, so let me get these in a box. I'm going to put them in probably a 4x4. They're going to Delaware. Why do my calves hurt? That works out well. This I got for free from a family member. So it's in a 4x4. It weighs 3.6, so I'll round it up. Now let me make sure it really is 4x4 and not just written on the box like that. It's actually 4.5, so it's like 5, 4.5 by 4. So I'm going to do 5 by 5 by 5 just to be safe. Hopefully that didn't change how much it costs. It doesn't look like it. So $5.62 for the shipping. With shipping, they paid $15.62. So they must have paid 10 plus $5.62 shipping. $2.76 for my fees. Oh, my mouth is so dry. I'm like lisping. I've got to get used to this new medicine. And if you saw my previous video, like from yesterday, we had a death in our family. We had a dog who got into some xylitol, like some gum that my aunt had for her dry mouth, because xylitol is great for dry mouth. And she died from it. Xylitol is poison for dogs, and she had so much, it was enough to kill 3 dogs. Okay, I made $7.24 on that. I'll probably be mentioning this periodically because I want people to know. It's in gum, it's in mints, it's in other things, and it's marketed for dry mouth a lot of times. But the Icebreakers gum, I don't know what other gums, but Icebreakers for sure. Those little square cubes. Okay, that one's ready. I just need to print the label. Then we'll do the Vinted ones. I have 2 old vintage hats that sold to, I think, 2 different people. It's 2 different orders. This one says The Departed, Made the American Way. I got this for free, I think, from a friend. Let me look. I might have gotten it at a garage sale. It sold for $3. Yeah, I think I got this at a garage sale. I don't really know what The Departed, Made the American Way actually means. Quality work is what it has, this symbol. I think I tried to look it up, but didn't get really any information. So my title was The Departed Trucker Hat Cap Vintage Snapback, that's this, Mesh, that's this, Made the American Way, red. I don't know. So it sold for $3. I paid 91 cents. That was probably my average cost of goods at that garage sale. So I made $2.09, and I had this listed on eBay for almost a year. I only had it listed on Vinted for probably like a week or so. But I don't want it to get bent up. I am going to put it in a box. Most of the people who are sending me things that I buy on Vinted are putting them in poly mailers, but I haven't bought any hats like this. Although somebody did send me some shoes in a diaper box. I'm going to see if these will fit in the 8x6x4. When I get back to Denver, I'm going to have to replenish a lot of things. Those are 4x4s down there. I am still having the problem where I can't add my address here. I don't know why, because when I go into the app, it's there. And I have no problem with the app. So I think what I'll have to do is start generating the labels before I start the shipping video. So I'm going to write down The Departed so I can print it out after I'm done packing everything up. The next one is this Coors hat, 7th annual Coors Little Dixie Classic. It's gray. It's also dingy, but I've cleaned it. But it's meant to be gray. It kind of looked white in the picture, so I'm hoping they're not expecting a white hat. I put Coors Trucker Cap Vintage Snapback Mesh Bass Fishing Little Dixie Classic. That is what the Little Dixie Classic is for. It's like a fishing competition or something. You know, like you'd have a golf competition. This one sold for $5. And it was listed the same amount of time as the Departed hat. It looks gray in the pictures that are like closer up, so they shouldn't be surprised. I also paid 91 cents for this. My profit was $4.09. This one, I'm putting in my cost of goods at 0 for this one because it's my own shirt from my own closet and I never wore it. Old Navy plus size 1X button-up shirt, new long sleeve top, bright white stretch. Sold for $5. Just a classic button-up. So I'm putting $5. I'm putting 0 cost of goods. If I can find the original receipt, which I might be able to in my email because I order things online, I will actually put the real cost in there for tax purposes. But we're saying my profit is $5 for the purposes of this video. Probably bought this in 2020. I was doing a thing where I was like, let me figure out what my style is. And I think a crisp white button-up shirt looks so good on models. And then I put it on and I feel manly. So I actually have bought another one recently, but in a bigger size because I want it to be like bigger. I don't want it to be clinging. And I still haven't worn it. Because again, manly. I can't pull off just a button-up shirt. All right, we're writing on here, Old Navy. The last Vinted one, and then we'll do the fun $170 Facebook Marketplace one. Is this pair of Carhartt jeans. They're something that have been in my closet for a while, and maybe there's a secret to which Carhartt jeans sell well. And I haven't been let in on the secret, so I don't know. I'm going to put it in an eBay bag. So far I've put 3 out of 4 Vinted sales in eBay branded packaging, which fine. These are a size 48-30 jeans. Maybe they were just too big. Maybe that's not a popular size. They are going to the UK. They paid $7.96 in US dollars plus shipping maybe? I don't know. Do they get free shipping to the UK? I really don't know. How do I find out? Can I find out? They paid 3.2 euros? Is that, no, pounds? Is that, I don't know what symbol that is. Y'all, I'm an idiot right now. Okay, so I have them listed for $21.96 on eBay and other platforms. I paid $5.28. So I'm getting my money back and then making a little bit more. Just wait, honey. So I made $2.68 on these. All right, so Carhartt. Now we're gonna do, let's put the hair up because we're gonna do a lot of wrapping. I know I'm gonna get warm. Let's face it. I just washed and dried my hair and here I go. Can't keep it down for an hour. All right, so it is this, yet another item I got for free. Also from my aunt who gave me the jewelry. This is a pair of candlesticks. They're 2 different sizes. One's 3 feet, the other one's 2.5. I think this person wanted them to be the same size. And I explained that since they screw off, just leave one of the pieces out. I think that'll work. I hope that works. So I don't think I unscrewed these. Let me unscrew all of them. Does this unscrew? It might be supposed to, but it's not gonna, because it's really on there tight. Okay, so how would she do this? Does this one come apart? Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. So, yeah, there's all the pieces are the same size. It just has an extra piece. So she would put this one on here, and then she would put these two and this one. Either one of these. She just needs to leave out one of these. How am I going to do this? Let me see box-wise what we're going to go with. And let me see where it's going. So I had this listed for $200, and I used AI to generate what I think is a neat looking main photo with these in front of a fireplace, because that's where I would put them. But she asked if the price was firm, and I said for pickup I can do $150. She said, what about shipping? I said I could do $170, and that's because Facebook takes part of the, they take a fee. And I don't like to ship outside of Facebook shipping if I'm shipping. Does that make sense? Like asking for them to Venmo me and then do it. I don't know. I just kind of want that little bit of probably protection for both of us. So I changed the price for her and she purchased it. And my fee, so she paid $13.18 for shipping. Let me go ahead and get this in here in VENDOO. Because I need to delist it too. So altogether with shipping, she paid $183.18. I paid $0, and my fee was $19.83. I was in 3rd grade in that year. Shipping expenses will be $13.18 because I have to buy the label from Facebook, but she gave me the money for it. And I can click Get Shipping Label. My profit. Come on. All right. What is it? $150.17. It's going to Austin, Texas. Let me get a box up before I do that. put fragile stickers over where it says perishable rush. This was medication came in this. And I used the thick padding that was in something. It was kind of like this to fill it up. I'm curious how much it weighs. Make sure I put the right weight. It is pretty heavy. It's over 10 pounds, but I think it's not much over 10 pounds because my scale won't weigh over that. But it doesn't matter because I picked a label that's 10 to 70 pounds. That's everything, and I think someone's probably about to come in here, so let me let you guys go and just keep listing. Oh, here's how much I made total for the day. Bye.